Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down. So we'll have 3rd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up at about the 42.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's a designed run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They will run it over center with Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets 1st down. Slot man in motion right. And the defense snuffs that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 20 on the connection, and the Chargers have the 1st down. Herbert to the air again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. They get 19 on that pass play, and the Jets have a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive at the very...
Second down and 8. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now, this looks like a design run.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Slot receiver, headed right. They'll go again with Hall. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Third and 6. He'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him out of pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Throwing is Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Inside the 40, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's a big one for the Chargers. An even 40 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He is in. Touchdown, LA. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The PAT, up and good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots.
And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, New York.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The extra point is up and through. And the Jets get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
Score, Chargers 21, Jets 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. To throw is Herbert. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On first down, Herbert. That's to the right side and incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw, it's Herbert. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Herbert. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Give up the middle with Hall. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. He'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. Uh-oh. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stay on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meat.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets cut into the lead a little bit. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
In motion comes Andrews. Herbert now on 1st down. Going up top. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made. That's Mingo. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a designed run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll decide to keep this once more. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
This is caught at the 2. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. The extra point is good, and the Jets will get just a bit closer. And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They motion the slot man left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. 3rd and long. Herbert. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They continue to